Hello. Hi,
Hey,
Shyla.
can you hear me
Yes, I
okay?
can hear you. I can see you. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Can't complain. How are you?
I am doing excellent as well. Thank you so much for asking. All right. It is
Okay,
great to
let me
meet you.
just quickly check. So,
Mhm.
because you called me, it's not a proper meeting. So, I'm seeing myself there is like in a small window. So, how
Mm.
does that come like in like usually when two people, all the Skype conversations, you like side by side? Is that going to be like that?
Yes.
Will it appear
Yes,
like
it
that?
will
Okay.
come like that. Yes, because
All
I
right.
have started recording and I have that window, so it will be the
Oh, do
same and you
you?
will also have
Right.
it.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, perfect. So, Shaila, it's wonderful meeting you, and thank you so much for reaching out. Very excited to have this conversation with you today. I hope you had a great week. Today is Friday already.
Yeah, I'm excited as well for the weekend.
Wonderful. Great. All right. So before we get started, let me tell you a little bit about myself. You already know my name. I am a communication coach and a soft skills trainer. I was born and raised in Kolkata, that's in West Bengal, and I have been staying in Pune for the last 10 years. So last year, I decided to go solo, but before that, I was working with the corporates for about 11 years. I started with customer facing roles, and from there, I realized and understood my love towards training and development. And that's how I, changed domains and got into full time training. I have, for a very short bit of time, I have worked with a college as well, grooming students with personality development and their interview preparations and soft skills. However, in 2023, I got married, and that was the time I was like, oh my God, I'm done with my regular job life. I really want to focus on myself for a few months, and then I will see, I will work and do something on my own. So that is what triggered my wish to work for my own. And that's what I have been pursuing since the last year. It has been an amazing experience. YouTube also started like that all of a sudden because my students started telling me that, ma'am, why don't you go ahead and put out the videos, the conversations that you are having with us, you can share them on YouTube. So I thought, why not? Let us give it a try. And that's how the journey on YouTube started. But it has been such a fantastic journey because of all the love and support that I have been getting from the wonderful people out there. And the best perk is I get to meet wonderful people like you every single day and have conversations. So that is something which is really interesting. And apart from my classes and the work that I put in for YouTube, whenever I have a little time for myself, I love to travel. I love cooking. And I also spend a lot of time with my friends, my family, and my cats. So that's a little bit about me. And if you have any specific questions, I would love to answer them.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's really nice to hear about your background. I have
Thank you.
actually, yeah, it's not really something new to me because I've been scrolling through the videos and then happened upon your video, your conversational video. You only started not long ago that you started the conversational videos, right?
Yeah,
Only like yeah.
about six
So
months. Yeah.
yeah. Um, so yeah, I have a YouTube channel as well, but
Mhm.
I post there, make different kinds of videos. It's not only recently that I've started. Actually, I think I should say that Sunita inspired me because she posts every day, almost every day. I think yeah,
Right,
it's really
right.
good to. I can't agree with you more on the fact that seeing different meeting people. It's especially I think during COVID time is something that we miss meeting people outside of there.
Absolutely.
That's when the whole YouTube thing exploded and people started
Right.
use you YouTube actively. I can't really imagine. I mean, I can't think of the times before COVID. If I have been using YouTube at all, for you always go to if you want to find something, then you go to Google and then search
Yes,
there. You wouldn't really now you go to YouTube and now you have
absolutely.
Chat GPT. That's yeah, more
Mm.
advanced coming. But yeah, it's really nice to know about your family and background and your career, especially. It's really commendable that you've transferred from your um, customer facing role to, it is kind of related, isn't it? Both.
Mm.
But yeah. Would you like uh, me to
Yes, why
introduce?
don't you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, sure. So I'm Shyla. I live in England. I am from India, no longer a citizen, though,
Mm.
but I've been living in England for the past 13 years.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I work in the IT space. I did my master's in computer science. How I am, attached to English as a language is because I've been using it a lot ever since I started my career in the IT space. Because UK have been my client, so I've been speaking to them quite a lot. And then I past 13 years, I am very much surrounded by this language. At home, my son speaks this language. He was born here. So yeah, that's one thing that I should be blamed for because I he doesn't speak our mother tongue, which is not great.
Ah.
So I have to actually get a Malayalam tutor. My mother tongue is Malayalam. I'm from Kerala.
Oh, okay.
And that's another thing that why I like Bengali, I mean Kolkata, very
Mm-hmm.
much. The
Yes.
Bengali language is something that if you ask me another language that I would like to learn is Bengali. I
Oh,
find it,
wow, how sweet.
I like the Bengali culture. Be it your saris, your bangles, your movies, your actress, the actors, it's really culturally rich, isn't it?
It is, yes, it is. And to be very honest, maybe it is because of your love for Bengal, you look a lot like a Bengali.
Do I? Oh,
Yes.
that's a compliment because I love all the sense, and I feel like the Bengalis are really um, intelligent. I feel like because your cultural background and all of these movies, the Bengali movies are really underrated. I would say because people
Mm,
mainly watch Bollywood movies, but there are a lot of Bengali movies. I
yes.
in the because I grew up watching Doordarshan, and there was a really nice serial, like a 13 episode serial that used to come on Doordarshan in the afternoon after my school. I used to watch that. It was a Bengali serial, and I really, yeah, from those days I. Uh,
Mm. Do you remember the name, by the way?
No, I only remember the name of the lead character. That was actually the actress was it Suchitra Sen or somebody? Uh,
Sumitra.
when no, the character's name was Nilanjan, and that name really fascinated me. By then, it's like
Mm.
I got really attracted to that name Nilanjan. It's a Bengali name, isn't it?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It is
and
correct.
and the location, and it was really green, and old houses, their village, everything. And then yeah, that was a female oriented movie, actually female
Mm.
centric movie, but yeah.
Okay, that's awesome. Very nice to hear that. It's not very common for me, even though I have a lot of Bengali students and I connect with a lot of Bengali learners from time to time. But it's not very common for somebody to mention anything. And when you were talking about your love for the culture and how you used to watch the serial, I was like transported back to my school days because there were certain things which were very patent to our home as well, and every day after coming back from school we would watch those serials and it was really fun. So I was transported back because of you, and thank you for that.
Yeah, I think yeah, there are a lot of common things between Bengalis and Kerala. I think one is politics. I
Yes.
think yeah, the
Of
communist.
course.
Yeah. Then another thing is fish because
Fish and rice both.
yes, yeah. So yeah, we are kind of coastal, and then we get a lot of fish, and
Yes.
yeah, that's one thing.
Yes, I
Right.
think another thing is the education and literacy part of it. That is also quite common in Kerala and in Bengal. So that is another.
Yeah, and Rani Mukherjee is one of my favorite actresses. I
Oh,
like her.
wow.
And
Yes,
Sushmita
I
Sen.
love her too. Yeah.
Sushmita is from
Oh my God,
Bengal.
she's
Yeah,
not my
she's good.
favorite actress. I just
But
love
yeah,
her
the
as a woman. Oh
personality.
my
Yeah, I mean,
God.
like, I do
Yeah.
agree.
She's, I think, one of the most intelligent and, I would say one of the strongest women that I have
Can
seen
look up
in my
to.
life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really. I wanted to
Okay.
ask you about your coaching. So basically, you coach, you do the coaching, don't you?
Mm,
So
yes.
when it comes to coaching, how do you, the students approach you? Like, do you do any assessment? Do you do any baseline tests for them? How do you decide, like, this is what they need, where you should start? How do you do that?
Yeah, I do a basic language level test for them at the beginning of the coaching to understand whether they are A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2, whatever. And after that, the first day of our session when they start, I actually ask them a lot of questions about themselves and about their background, their life, what are their dreams, what is it that they want to do in future. So that gives me a better idea to ensure that I do kind of activities which can actually benefit them. I To be very honest, I tell this to a lot of the people who approach me for coaching, that I don't have a syllabus as such, because I don't believe in this one size fits all training. It doesn't really work. Like, I have seen so many training contents and materials in my life, but it is very important to understand that every learner's need, their learning style, their experiences, their background, everything is different. So you cannot do a one size fits all for everyone.
Yeah.
So the more you can connect with them, the more you can customize it for them, the more you can make it relatable for them in their own way, the better impact it will have. So yeah, till now it has been like that. And I that is the reason, that is another reason I can't take too many students at one time. I
Yeah,
also have my
definitely.
specific numbers that I'm handling. But yes,
Is it like a
I'm kind of.
package? Like, you do like these number of lessons, and then
Yes.
then they decide whether they want to continue, or you tell them that yeah, how.
Right. So there are two, three different types of sessions that I offer. One is a professional course, which is one-on-one. So those courses, they have number of lessons. Now, once those number of lessons are over, after that, they decide whether they want to be a part of my group sessions, because the group sessions help them to develop their fluency and confidence to speak in front of others. Because otherwise, one-on-one sessions, can get comfortable after a duration. So some of them, they join the group session for some time and they practice. The other thing is, for all my learners, my WhatsApp community is available. So on my WhatsApp community, there are over 65 ladies who are, and I have two communities, one for ladies and one for men. So every day I share either a topic or a resource or some input for them that they can work on. And the ladies, to be very honest, are extremely, I would say, active on that group, and they are very eager to learn. They get on calls with each other. So even for all my students who are doing one-on-one with me, I give them 2 sessions per week, but every other day they are practicing on that group. So it's a regular practice that they get to be a part of, and that also helps them improve a lot. So yeah, till now, one is a group session that I offer, and the other one is a one-on-one coaching.
Amazing. So you're doing a really great job, because
Thank
it's
you.
very. I saw your community. This is not community tab. I think you post the price as well. It's very affordable. These days it's not easy. If you're if you're going on an app, I think they charge really. It's
Right.
expensive, isn't it? So it's really affordable. People, yeah, it's a service kind of thing, I'd say.
Correct. Yes. Right. Okay, so I think I saw a glimpse of your video with Sunita, and I was so
Yeah.
happy, but I did not have the time because I was starting with
It was
another
too
class.
long, actually. Yeah, I think all these videos should be like 20-25 minutes is a good.
Minutes.
It
Yes.
takes ages to upload, doesn't it?
I know. Today I was uploading a conversation and it was about 25 minutes, and it took, like, I don't know what was wrong with my internet. It took 1 hour to upload. And I was like, what's going on?
Oh, really? Does it take only 1 hour for you? For me, it takes really 2 hours. I don't know, but maybe my internet is really. beautiful today. And then I was like, okay, let's do 2025. Otherwise, it's not okay ever. Yeah, my
Right.
videos are mostly around like I do mix of different kinds of videos.
Mm-hmm.
I only started the conversational ones, but the reason why I'm running this channel is for my development as well. You know, it's like every day is kind of a learning for me. You
Of
learn something or
course.
the
Yeah.
other, especially vocabulary and phrases. You can,
Mm.
into it like you can't say that, oh, I know everything, I'm perfect. You can't
Of
say
course.
that.
Yeah.
So yeah, so when I prepare for creating a video, I do preparation, and then yeah, obviously I am learning that, right? So that's the reason I am creating these different kinds of videos, especially some of the from the entertainment world, coffee with current videos.
Oh,
People tend to
wow.
like people tend to like those videos. I don't know when I'm going to get a copyright strike and they take it off. But doesn't matter. But I like they use a lot of really nice phrases, and
Correct.
yeah, people like to watch as well. So I post those as well.
Correct. Yeah, I think that's really fun. I also want to do a lot of experimenting, but the only thing is with my classes and, after the conversations and everything, I don't get that time. But I
Yeah.
really want to do some experimenting with my videos and I want to find that time to do it. Somehow that's why I have reduced my number of classes quite a bit. My learners are not very happy about it, but I really am trying to squeeze out some time for me because that is again self-development for me. And if it gets too redundant, then that somehow makes me very frustrated that, okay, I'm not able to do something new. I'm not able to learn something new, right? So I have been trying, but I'm glad that, you are doing it. And I would definitely want to experiment with something new in terms of video because this is something that even I am enjoying these days, editing, doing the thumbnails, and
Yeah.
they are really interesting at the end of the day.
Yeah. True. Yeah, and when somebody shares your content, like some of the shorts, and I feel like, oh, okay, so they liked it. That's why they're
Yeah.
sharing.
Correct. Yeah, yeah. So when I got a glimpse of Sunita's video with you, I was like, oh wow, this is such a nice conversation. I just saw like 1 minute of it, but I immediately got into another call, so I couldn't watch more of it. But it was so nice because Sunita had also been my student in my early days.
I
She
know.
was one
I
of
saw
my
you. Yeah, I
students.
watched your video with
Yeah.
Sunita, and I was surprised that she was your student. And
Yeah, and it felt so nice. Yesterday, I think I saw that she crossed 10K, and I was like, oh wow, yay! I was like, amazing. It somehow felt as if it's something on
yeah,
my
she's
own,
really
for my
doing
own.
great. Yeah.
Yeah, I love the background and the place that she lives at. And she told me when we were training together, like I was training her at that time, and she told me that you come to my place and I have a homestay and everything is ready. So you just come because she knows that I love to travel. I was like,
Yeah.
yes, I'm definitely going to go there one day. But now that I have seen her place and her background, I'm like, I need to go there. It is so beautiful.
Yeah, definitely. Uttarakhand, when it's kind of because in the UK, almost all places are similar to that. But what is special
Yes.
about Uttarakhand is like in India, you're seeing that kind of a place where it's cold.
Yes.
You can see the mountain. It's you feel more relatable. It's really more relatable. Like it,
Absolutely.
yeah, that's one reason. To me, like I'm not really. You said that you're a travel person. I am not much because I'm very lazy when it comes to traveling. I need to get my food in time. I can't be tired. I have to be in a
Mm.
comfortable place. So, but I would like to, as I mentioned on another call with Gul, I like to travel if it maybe a solo travel when I can do everything.
That you want.
I yeah, no dependent upon it. No, nobody is depending upon me. I'm not dependent upon anybody. So that
Mm.
kind of. So I was thinking like Sunita's her little village. She walking to the village shops. It feels like it's like coming out of a cartoon or something. That's
Absolutely. It's very pretty and very It's very relatable as well because you look at it and then you feel that okay, wish I could get transported to that place.
Yes, that's the thing. Because that's why I said something about relatable. Because here you see it's beautiful, but we don't have our people here, right?
Yeah, true. True that. Okay, all right. Shaila, I think this was a
Yeah, it's a
wonderful
good 20
conversation.
minutes.
I
Yes,
had a
definitely.
great time talking to you, and I would definitely want to connect with you in future and talk about
We
something
can do that.
else and something interesting.
Yeah,
And it was lovely meeting you today and have this
same
conversation.
here.
And I must thank you for reaching out.
Oh, my pleasure.
All
Thank you
right.
for your time as well. Good to know about
Most
your coaching style and everything. It's I hope people will benefit from that. Whoever is watching, so they will know about how you're doing it. And yeah, yeah. Thanks.
awesome.
Have a lovely
Awesome.
weekend, Priya.
You too. Enjoy the
Take
weekend
care.
and we
Take
will
care.
definitely connect in
Yeah,
future.
we'll connect
Yeah?
again. Take care.
Okay. All right. Bye. Take care.